Welcome to Crit to Block, your home for competitive Star Wars Legion. Today's game will feature Chris Lawton and Richard Lavery in an 800-point game of Star Wars Legion. Now let's take a look at those armies. Today I will be bringing Anakin's 501st Legion. We start off with Anakin Skywalker, Force Barrier, Saber Throw into the fray, a generic clone commander, a Phase 2 clone trooper with 5s, 2 Bark Speeders with the RPS 6 gunner, a unit of ARC Troopers full squad with Echo and targeting scopes, and then 2 other full units of ARC Troopers with the DC-15 and targeting scopes as well for 800 points on the dot, 8 activations.
Today I'm going to run a Shadow Collective army led by Black Sun Vigo with improvised orders, a Pike Syndicate Kappa with vigilance and electro binoculars, Cad Bane with situational awareness, up close and personal, comms relay, environmental gear, and his electro gauntlets. Bossk with hunter and targeting scopes, 2 Black Sun Enforcers with the scatter gun and the Black Sun Vigo, and 3 Pike Syndicate Foot Soldiers with the disruptor rifle and the extra Pike Syndicate Foot Soldier. Coming in at 799, 9 activations. With a 1-point bid, this is the Shadow Collective deck. I'm going to cut clear conditions first, because Cad Bane Minefield sounds like fun.
We have different definitions of the word fun. I guess I'll go ahead and pass at this point.
As much as I would have liked Richard to burn Minefield just so I could get to Rapid, that would have been perfect.
No.
I am going to make his clone ball move, and we're going to play Intercept.
Well, Chris already knew I refused to play Minefield, so.
Alrighty, Intercept, Major, Supply Drop. I divulged Cad Bane's 3-pip and deployed his markers over here. So you can see that there is a token here, a token right next to that box, and a token right next to that box. Richard is deploying his arcs and going to do a speed 2 move.
Scouting. Let's see what it is.
Kablamo!
Well, bomb it is.
Bomb it is.
To the dice box.
Kablamo is 2 red, 2 black, surge to crit.
Please blank out.
And it will be 3.
Well, come on, Arc Trooper Red, defense dice. We'll take 1 wound.
Right. Shadow Collective deployment. I have deployed all of my Black Suns as well as the Vigo and Bossk right here behind this building. And then over near my other objective for Intercept, I have all the Pikes. And then the Capo is right there, hidden behind the building.
And I wonder where Cad Bane could be.
Yep, I don't know either.
Well, for deployment, I'm already down model, which doesn't feel good, but I got my Barks in position to flank. I've got some ARC Troopers holding the center, including Echo's unit, which is the one that isn't painted. My Phase 2's right there, and then kind of hiding on the flank is my Captain and another unit of ARCs. Anakin's kind of also front and center, so we'll see what we can do. We're already down a little bit.
Turn 1. Terrain today, all of the trees are light cover. The vases in the middle are light cover. The fountain is heavy cover. All of the buildings are heavy cover. The windows are impassable and you cannot see through them. The fences are light cover but difficult to climb over. Card flip.
Hero of the Clone Wars.
I make the rules now.
Okay, so orders are going to Anakin, both Barks. Then we're going to direct and then coordinate to Echo Squad. So Phase 2's to Echo. Phase 2's also should have a Surge token. And Echo should have a Surge token. That's that.
I went ahead and brought Cad to the table. He got his order. Over here, there are dodges. I did aid the dodge from the capo up to the squad in the front. The guys back over here also got their dodge. And then back over to the Black Suns. Everybody got aims. Bossk got double surge because he's got independent surge. And then the Vigo aided his aim forward.
Okay, to the stack, it's either ARC Troopers or the Commander. ARC Trooper. So we're going to go here. We're going to go ahead and tap this box just to see what we get. And it's going to be Field Scanner, back to capsules.
You gotta be kidding me.
Immediate.
Who shuffled these cards? Who shuffled these cards?
Me, literally 2 seconds ago. Then what we're going to do is just move ever so slightly, because we'll have range 5 to Cad. But we're going to move in a way that we're still going to be touching the box. And we've got that clean line to Cad Bane for our sniper.
Hopefully we didn't hit anybody with that nice line laser.
To the box. A red and a black. No critical 1 anymore because AMG or FFG doesn't like ARC Troopers. We have an aim and lethal 1. It'll be 2. Make it Pierce 1.
Cad has impervious.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He's not that cool. So two whites. We'll block both. Take 1. Pierce. I'm gonna go, since Cad is already getting shot, I'm gonna go with him. When we roll off, he does remove his suppression, which isn't that great, isn't that bad. For now, I think we come this way and try and, oh no, there's gonna be more arcs. All right, we're just gonna tuck around the building for now and bide our time and take a dodge.
Okay, to the stack. We got a commander. So it's going to be our commander. We're going to go ahead and move over to here. And then we're going to go ahead and bolster. Didn't get quite close enough, so it's just going to go onto Echo Squad.
I'm also going to the stack. Pull it over. Bossk, not good at all, but he is going to do things. We are going to move this way and check range. Should very easily have range 4 of the arcs, but I want to make sure.
Oh yeah, you absolutely have them.
Yeah, we're there. That's a range 3. So to the dice box. It's Bossk. He does surge to crit. It is
4 white dice.
4 white dice and a red. Heavy cover because he is shooting through that building. And we'll send 1 crit through, and it's just Pierce, but you have roll 2.
Pervious. We'll block it.
Suppressive.
Okay, to the stack. We know what it is. It's the unit of ARC Troopers that got blown up a little bit. Let's see if they rally. They don't. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're going to go to the box and see if we can get something that might help us a little bit here. So we'll shuffle once again. Camouflage, great.
Obviously, you want the grapple harpoons, right?
Nope, scale's bad nowadays. So that's unfortunate because I think what that means is you're outside of range 3, so it's just going to be a range 5 shot into the Black Suns to see if we can get lucky and put some damage through.
To the dice box.
Red and black, a heavy cover down to light cover because of Sharpshooter 1. It'll be 2 hits, so forcing 1 save.
We'll block it. Back to the stack again. It's going to be a core. Not a lot has come into the middle yet, so I'm going to continue to be patient on my Black Suns over here. I think I'm going to activate the pikes that are in the back. Let's get these guys out of the way as I continue to do what I'm known for, which is push the terrain out of my way. And we're going to come this direction.
You're running all the way to the back box.
I put this box back here because it made a little bit of sense, and now it's just out of my way. So we're gonna double move back to the back box and hide for maybe another turn or 2.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass at this point because I can, and there's no reason not to.
We do like the pass mechanic. It is a good change.
It is. It helps a lot. It lets you run these elite forces a little bit easier. So.
Yep.
To your stack.
Yep, and it is a commander.
Well, okay.
I don't hate that. I'm going to steal one of these white dice. I'm going to go with the capo over here. Let's see if we can get rid of the suppression. We do.
That's nice.
That is very nice. This capo does have electro binoculars, but this first action is going to be to take an aim He's then going to aid that aim to the squad in the front, and then electro binoculars the squad that's behind them.
Pretty
and
good.
Putting that suppression back on them.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Echo Squad. First things first is we're gonna go digging in the box. Let's see if we can get something good. And precision scopes every day of the week. Love those. We are then going to perform a move action. So we're gonna be moving over here somewhere because we just want to be within range 3 of these black suns. And so we're gonna move to here. Kind of hide behind this building and fountain as much as we can. And then we're gonna put a range 3 shot into those black suns in heavy cover down to light cover from sharpshooter to the dice box. Okay, so we have 2 red, 4 black, critical 1 thanks to Echo, heavy cover down to light cover, an aim, possible second aim, and 2 surge tokens. That's pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and spend our aim to reroll these 2. Excellent, and let me just double check, but I think I can make it lethal. Yep, so we'll pop the precision scopes to spend the aim and make it lethal. So it'll be 5 at Pierce 1.
1, 2. All right, red dice. Not good at all. We don't surge. We don't have any surges, so that's 5 wounds. Richard reminded me that with the Vigos I do have a surge, so I'll only lose 4 guys. I'll keep the Vigo and the heavy weapon here, back here, the shotgun guy. I'm gonna go back to the stack, and it is a core. I think I'm just going to inch ever so slightly forward with the squad here, and then take a standby. Oh, let me step out. Oh, we have to step out really far.
Yeah, you're not gonna get to 3. But you can get the range 4.
Yep, we'll just step out just a little bit and take a range 4 shot into those guys over there, to the dice box. 2 black and a red, heavy cover.
You don't surge.
We don't surge, which is awful. So we'll go ahead and use that aim, reroll a black and a red. For 2, just gonna be suppression.
Sounds good to me. Okay, we're gonna go with 5s at this point, and after doing some pre-measuring off camera, we're feeling fairly confident that we can double move safely and get into a good position for next turn. So we're gonna go ahead and double move up here behind the fountain.
Back to the stack. I have another core. I'm gonna go with the 2-man squad over here. Try and roll off some suppression. It doesn't come off. They're not worried about that with the Vigo. They are just gonna stay here for now. Actually, we're gonna go ahead like Richard and move over the barricade, but I'll leave the other guy behind the barricade so I can get heavy cover and take a dodge as our second action.
Okay, I've held it as long as I can. It's bark time. So we're gonna start with purple. We're gonna compulsory move. And we're not gonna be in range 3 of pikes yet, I don't believe. Nope. So what we're gonna do is just partial move to be maximum range 3 that we can here. And then shoot some pikes. See what happens. To the dice box. Double rainbow surge to hit into heavy cover with 2 dodges because pikes, this is gonna be fun. Heavy cover, would you like to dodge?
We'll dodge 1.
Well, we got rid of 1.
To the stack again. It is another core. I'm gonna go with this pike squad, who I'm pretty sure I left myself just enough space, yep, to move.
Totally planned, right?
Yes, I am. You guys have seen me enough now that you know I'm extremely, extremely competent at this game. We'll be taking a range 3 shot into the barks, to the dice box. Alrighty, I have an aim, and then I have an extra aim from Cash Aim. It's going to be a full pike squad, so that's 4 blacks for the unit, plus the extra man, and then 2 more in a red. Let's see what happens. Oh, we don't surge again. That lack of surge always seems to get me. I have the first aim, so we'll go ahead and spend the first one for 1 more, and then we'll use that last one because might as well spend it. Oh, that hurts. 2 are gonna go away for heavy cover. 3 coming through.
3 coming through, and we are in exemplar range and might need that surge token from Anakin. We don't. We take 2 wounds. Well, it's bark time. We're gonna go ahead and start with a compulsory move, if I can get it into the slot there. Well, okay. Here we go.
Immature jokes the whole time.
Now we're really gonna light up some pikes here. For revenge for
those fish heads.
The joke. So I keep bumping the tree. We'll just be touching it there. We're gonna shoot into the squad that fired and wounded the other bark because they're gonna be in the open with just a dodge. Let's see if we can get some revenge. Only 1 dodge this time. Still double rainbow. Still surge to hit. Take 4.
We'll dodge 1.
Well, take 3.
Take 3. We'll block 1. Take 2. All right. Back to the stack again. I have the other squad of Black Suns. That is not a good pull at all because I needed Anakin to go because now he's going to be doing Anakin things.
Afraid of Anakin.
Yes. Who would have thought you could be afraid of a saber wielder? This terrain is just going to cause more heartache than it's worth. I'm going to come here and double move to touch this building. And no, that's not smart. We're just going to jump the fence and take a dodge.
Sounds good. Okay, so Anakin's activating now. We're going to go ahead and jump to here. Fit. Come on, there we go. And then we're just going to move up behind this vase. And that's it.
Back to the stack. It's the Vigo. He has a suppression. Let's roll it off. It doesn't come off. He's just going to tuck behind the building and take a dodge. That round was pretty much abysmal. I lost in almost an entire squad of Black Suns who are supposed to hold the middle for me. The pikes were kind of my saving grace because Bossk decided not to do any wounds. We did put a few wounds on the bark over there, and because of vigilance, I get to keep a dodge on the squad here, and then the squad that's hidden.
For being as upset and salty as I was about losing an ARC Trooper to Cad Bane's explosion shenanigans, I had a stellar turn. Taking out one of the Black Suns with a lucky shot, super good. Not really losing any models in return except 2 wounds on a bark. Excellent. Feeling really good about going into turn 2.
Card flip.
This is where the fun begins.
And Reptilian Rampage.
Anakin gets the order and his 2 surge tokens from his command card. Then we yelled and directed at 5's unit, who yelled immediately back at the commander. So I have arcs and barks in the bag.
For me, it is just Bossk because he gets to attack twice and take a wound to move. All of my tokens went out. I've got surges and aims over here. Cad Bane, because he didn't get an order, got 2 dodges. And then I aided a dodge up to the squad who's taking the wounds. And then everybody else over here has 2 dodges.
Anakin's going to activate. We're just going to partial move, and we're going to use this whole 2-tool system to help us out. So we're just going to partial move to range 2 of your full Black Sun unit. We're going to saber throw, fire support, 5's unit, and then we're going to jump and flee behind the fountain to the dice box. So this is going to be 3 red, 7 black. I have 2 surge tokens into light cover, pierce 3. Good God. So 2, 4, 6, 7, We'll go. That was a blank. We'll go ahead and spend one of those surge tokens to make it 8. Drop it down to 7 at Pierce 3.
All right. Red defense dice. And we will just lose the entire squad. Great. I'm going to just go with Bossk here. He is going to take a range 4 shot, which we said he already had. So he's going to double shoot into the arc squad and then take a wound to move back over here. Alrighty, it's 4 white and a red. Surge to crit.
Heavy cover.
Heavy cover. We'll send 2 crits through. Pierce 1.
Pierce 1. I get to roll 3 dice. And block everything.
We'll do that same dice pool again. Just another suppression. Gonna go ahead and roll and see if that wound comes off Bossk. It does.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
To the stack. It's a bark. Let's go with this bark. We're going to compulsory move.
Come closer, my friend.
Okay. Then we're going to aim and shoot that pike squad that's in the open.
To the dice box.
My dice have been fire so far. Let's see if they keep it up. Double rainbow into, well, I spoke too soon. Spend that aim. Okay, we searched a hit, so it'll be 3. You dodge 2.
We'll dodge 2. Rolling for 1. Nope.
Okay.
Another dead pike. To the stack. I have a commander. I've got this pike guy who's got a suppression. Let's roll. It comes off. Not too bad. We're gonna rinse and repeat. And put this time a aim with an aid. He's gonna aim aid over here, and then electro binoculars the other one.
To the stack once more. Let's go with Echo Squad. And Echo Squad's job is going to be nice and easy. It's just going to be moving up here next to the fountain and making sure we're hiding in that. We'll put Anakin's token up there. Kind of hiding in and around this. And then we're just going to shoot the Black Suns and try to finish off that squad once and for all.
To the dice box.
Heavy cover down to light. 2 red, 4 black, critical 1 with an aim. I will make it lethal. So heavy down to light. We'll leave 4 at Pierce 1.
Let's see what happens. Hey, still not good defense dice. To the stack. Ugh, sorry about that, guys. It's a core unit. We're going to go ahead with this squad that has been taking shots already. We're going to roll off. We get the suppression off, which is great. We're going to take another aim action and shoot into that wounded bark. To the dice box. Most of that squad is dead, so I've got 2 black for the squad, and then 2 black and a red for the heavy weapon. And once again, we don't surge. Good thing I got 2 aims, so we'll use the first aim to re-roll for nothing. Oh wow, dice hate me today. And
there's a hit.
There's a hit, and there's a surge. So 2 after cover.
2 after cover. Block 1, take 1, which means we will break and be damaged. To the stack, more Arc Troopers. I don't have enough white defense dice because they have 5 suppression.
Bossk can put suppression, but he can't put wounds.
True. So we'll roll 1 off, which means they panic. So we'll lose 2 more at the end of activation. No actions.
To the stack, I have another core. We are going to simply rinse and repeat with this squad. It's a full squad into that bark and try and see if we can kill an activation. So I took an aim action, I had an aim, and then I have a cash aim that's off to the side in case I want to use it. It's a full squad, so that's going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 black and a red. Not too bad this time. We actually got a bunch of hits. So we'll use the first aim and re-roll those 2 blanks. For another 2. Alrighty.
Gross.
So after cover.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, the bark's dead. To the stack. It's the bark. We're gonna get revenge for our fallen brethren. And just compulsory move this way. Aim. and shoot those pikes in the open without dodges. Double rainbow, surge to hit with an aim into out in the open, no cover pikes. So we'll start with 4. Spend that aim to make it 5.
All right, that should wipe the squad. Back to the stack. I have another corps. Now it's my revenge turn. So we are going to find the unit leader, wherever he is. He's going to come forward. And I think I can actually make it to the building and be able to see the bark so he won't get cover from the building.
Just barely have line of sight there.
Yep, and I'll set everybody else out in such a way that they can see. I may have to put 1 or 2 units on the other side. And to the dice box. That same dice pool for the pikes. It's going to be 7 black and a red. I do have an aim from cash. And once again, not that great. Not that great. We're going to go ahead and use that aim, see what happens for nothing. Alrighty.
2 after cover. We'll block 1, take 1. As it currently stands, Chris has more activations than I do, thanks to a fire support and the Black Sun's not being removed from his stack yet, so I'm going to go ahead and pass.
To my stack, I have Cad Bane. Because the Vigo still is alive somehow out of all the Black Suns, I have Improv, so let's see what my other option is. It's a dead core, so I can't use that one. Let's see what the next one is. It's another dead core, so we can't use those ones. Last one, it's going to be that Vigo. He is still not really going to be any helpful because he is just a range 2 guy. So part of me feels that I am just going to continue to stay there. He'll take a dodge and sit tight.
Well, passing kind of blew up in my face because I forgot about improvised orders. So, Captain's going to go, and he's just going to speed 1 move to remain within range 1 of the objective, and then we're just going to hand out... Wow, there really isn't anybody in range. I guess we'll hand a surge to 5's squad over here with bolster, and that's it.
To my stack, it is just Cad Bane. He is going to do his normal kind of move, shoot, move. So we're going to move from this position right here, take a shot, and then we're going to move right back.
Seems legit.
To the dice box. Cad has 4 black, sharpshooter 1, so no cover. And we'll send 4 through.
Well, I was just talking off camera about how I don't think the Bark's going to die here, and I could be very wrong. Because the Bark will take 3 wounds and break, and be alive on 1, and be damaged. To the stack, last activation is Arc Troopers. We're going to go ahead and rally. We don't, but that's okay, because we're Courage 2. And we did some measuring off camera, and we can get to there, which will just barely have line of sight to Bossk. We'll have to do some measuring real quick just to make sure we're in 3. Oh, we're actually outside of 3. So we'll go here. These guys well, no, I would have put them over here. So we'll stay with that. Just the DC into Bossk then, to the dice box.
I get lucky there, because I definitely misplayed putting Bossk out a little bit more.
Heavy down to light, a red and a black with an aim from tactical, and a few surge tokens floating around. 1 pierce 1.
All right, let's just take a wound.
Okay, so I scored 2 points. Shadow Collective scored 1. I've got pretty solid control of the center, but my Bark flank is falling apart a bit here. A little bit faster than I thought I was going to. So we're going to have to kind of think about that. 2 pikes and 2 bounty hunters is still a scary force to deal with.
My center just collapsed because red defense days for me seem to be cursed because I played too many rebels. That's okay. I have a confidence in my bounty hunters, and then this pike gun line shenanigans. We have a really good opportunity just to kind of plink some damage.
Leaders of the 501st.
Deploy. Deploy. There are no orders except for one on my card here.
What could it be? For the Republic, that's what I'm playing. All of the special forces got orders, so all of the ARC troopers. Then my commander yelled at 5s, who yelled right back at him again. So Anakin and the Bark are in the token bag.
I see a fire support in my future.
What? No.
To the stack, It's a core. I'm just going to go ahead with the squad here that shot before. We're going to aim and shoot into the boys there, to the dice box.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Full squad, 7 black and a red. We have an aim. Oh, wow.
Oh, thank God. That's exactly what we need right now.
My dice are just continuing to distrust me. And we'll put a total of 3 through after cover.
Well, I have to be perfect here, which I am.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Echo's squad has continued to be MVPs for me. We're going to just go ahead and rely and trust in them to do a good job. So we're going to move over here, make sure we're staying within one of Anakin with at least one of our models. Yep, so we're good. Having all that line of sight to Bossk, and we're going to just try and start plinking away at that lizard's health to the dice box. Everyone's favorite ARC Trooper shot, 2 red, 4 black. Heavy down to light cover on Bossk. We have an aim from Tactical 1. 2 Surge tokens, 1 from Exemplar, 1 from being Echo. Critical 1. Well, that's pretty good. I think with your white defense dice, I'm going to go ahead and spend this to reroll. Oh, well. So light cover eats 1. It'll be 3, no pierce.
I do have 2 surges from other stuff, so
Independent.
yeah, there we go. We'll block 1, take 2.
I didn't.
I'm gonna go to my ploy card. It is Bossk. He has a suppression on him. Let's see if it comes off. It doesn't. He is going to return fire at the squad who hasn't activated yet behind them.
How dare you?
They will have light cover down to no cover because of sharpshooter. Actually, no,
You
they'll
don't have sharpshooter, and
heavy.
it'll be heavy through the building.
Yeah, heavy through the building to the dice box. Once again, Bossk doesn't have sharpshooter, but he will have 4 whites and a red, looking for a lot of surges and crits. And we will send 1 through Pierce.
Force barrier.
Force barrier, all right. Then tucked up. Oh, I've gone ahead and tucked up to the building. Let's go ahead and see if we can regenerate some wounds. We will regenerate 1.
To the stack. I'm okay with whoever it's going to be. It's Anakin. So Anakin over here is just going to recover that force barrier and take a dodge because we're Exemplar and we share tokens.
That seems really smart right now. Going back to the stack. It's Cad. It's not a bad thing. I need to kill this bark before he does things. So we're just going to continue to just do that same jump and move back. And then we'll go to the dice box. 4 blacks. We've got 1.
Hit bound. Oh, you're sharpshooter 1.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
He's dead.
Activating these arcs that were shot by Bossk, because of the command card leaders of the 501st, I now get to roll red defense dice on my rally roll, which does help because I get 1 off. And now, for our next trick, we're going Vigo hunting. So, Commander's going to just hop up here. We're still outside of range 2 of the Vigo, unfortunately, but we are in range 1 of Anakin, and we're in range 1 of some of our other friends in order to share some tokens. So let's go to the dice box and see what we can do. Heavy cover down to light. It's a red, 4 black. We have an aim. We have the possibility of 2 surge tokens. Let's see what we can do. Well, 3 crits. We're just going to go ahead and make that lethal.
All right.
It bounces from cover.
I've stolen the red dice from Richard, so let's go ahead and roll these. And we'll block all 3.
Well, take 1.
Back to the stack again. It's a commander. I'm going to go with the Vigo, the Capo over here. His suppression doesn't come off this time. He is going to take an aim action and aid that aim over here. And then he will use electro binoculars to pass a second aim to the squad of pikes here. That's the end of his turn.
Seems rude. Captain time. We're just going to partial move, pass out some surges, because now we're actually in range of people. And that's our whole turn.
Yep, you and the captain making it happen. Back to the stack again. It's going to be core. I'm going to go with this squad here.
Yeah, what do you think you're doing with them?
We're going to move out. Actually, we'll just kind of catty corner the building. So we'll continue to touch it and then set everybody out here to have an open shot on the squad that's right there. Probably the one that's got less units in it.
Sounds good. To the dice box.
Same pike shot, a lot of black dice and a red. And we'll take that. Take that. That red one decided to betray me, but we've got a lot of aims plus a cached aim still available. So we'll use the first aim, re-roll, and we'll use that second aim. Alrighty, send in 8 dice through.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and force barrier 2 of those. Put those over there. Grab some more red defense dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all I need. Great. 6, and I have up. No, I'll spend a dodge from Exemplar. So I'll make it 5. Oh no, we'll spend the surge from Echo, thanks to clone sharing, but still take 3 wounds. We're gonna go up here. I don't like how the dice roll just went for me. Let's rally. Well, that's fine.
You get to roll a red one, my friend.
No, because I'm not within range.
Oh,
I have
okay.
to be within 1. So let's go fishing in the box and get...
Grappling harpoon.
Nope, targeting rangefinder. That's the correct answer.
One of these days they'll come back in style, but not anytime soon.
Today is not that day. So what we're gonna do is just go 1, go 2. We're going to go ahead and cohere. Oh, I moved the wrong model, I think. Oh no, he's the jetpack one. Yeah, it's the right model. We're gonna go ahead and cohere one of our friends forward, and the rest are just gonna kind of be back, and we're gonna go ahead and burn those back to capsules to bring back the heavy weapon from the squad that just got obliterated.
That's a smart move.
Thanks.
I've got the Vigo because I know what's in my order pool. We are going to simply come to range 2 because I need to try and finish off that heavy weapon, and then we'll take a shot to the dice box. He does have a suppression, so let's roll and see if it comes off. It does. Awesome. He still has an aim from his from earlier, so we'll roll 2 blacks, 2 whites. He doesn't surge. All right, we will have 2 going in. They do have light cover from that suppression, so let's roll that last one with the aim. That'll go away to cover, so 3 coming through.
3 coming through. I have an exemplar surge. I will spend it.
So close.
No wounds. 5s is my only unit left because somebody killed my bark. I won't say who.
His name is Cad Bane.
Well, that's true. So we're just gonna move over here and we're gonna shoot that Vigo in response to the atrocities committed by the criminal syndicate. 7 black dice into heavy cover. We can borrow a name from our friend, the ARC Troopers, and we can borrow a search token from Exemplar. Both of which we're going to need to be doing. We'll go ahead and borrow that aim. Well, heavy cover takes 2. That's just going to be 1.
See what happens. Hey!
Oh, you're fine.
That turn wasn't too bad, wasn't too great. Bossk continues just to put suppression out, and the MVP was Cad Bane putting that 1 wound through, and then my pikes doing a little bit of damage while they're shooting as well too.
Turn went fine for me. I continue to chip away at the Shadow Syndicate, but you know I didn't take as much as I want. But I'm still in a very strong position going into turn 4. So let's see what happens. You underestimate my power.
Lying in wait.
I have full order control because I just have ARC Troopers in the bag. Well, in the stack. So I'm going to take one of those and we're going to go with Echo Squad. And we're going to do something really tricky here. It's called the Tactical Wiggle. And so what we're going to do is just recohere. And we're going to shoot everything into those pikes, and we're going to fire support 5s and really try and wipe them out. So let's see what we can do to the dice box. Heavy cover down to light, 3 dodges. This is going to be 2 red, 11 black, 4 white, critical 1. We have an aim with targeting scopes. We have a surge token, and there's up to 2 other surge tokens that we can borrow. So let's see what we can do.
Oh, a lot.
It's something. So 2, 3. It's a lot of surges though. 4, 5.
Just a lot of dice in general.
6. Critical 1. 7. We'll go ahead and spend our 3 surge tokens. So that's all 3 surge tokens. We'll go ahead and spend the aim to re-roll the 2 reds and the black to get 2 more. Heavy cover will eat that. You have 3 dodges.
Yep.
So it'll be 3, 6, 8.
Just enough to kill the squad, right?
That's the hope here. No suppression on them, so no additional defense buffs.
Nope. Alrighty, 8 white dice. Sergeant. We will block 2.
Reroll that one.
We'll
It's
reroll
cocked.
this cocked one for 3.
So you take...
We'll take 5. We'll have the unit leader left. Going to the stack. It is a core. I'm going to go ahead with the squad over there. Let's roll. Their suppression does come off. We're going to do what's like we like to call a tactical retreat, because all that's left is the unit leader. He will go there, and then the second action is going to be to take a dodge.
To the stack, we're going to go ahead and pull an ARC Trooper. We're going to activate the ones that still have suppression, so rally. We do not, that's okay. We're going to do a few things here. So first things first is going to move to that there lovely box. And we're going to go ahead and go fishing in it, see if there's anything fun. And continue knocking over my models. I do want him to be as far back as possible. So we are within range of Anakin. Yep. To the box, it's going to be... Well,
More back to
capsules.
Awful.
Why wouldn't I? Actually, I'm not sure that's going to be entirely helpful, but we're going to then throw some shots into that Vigo and see if we can finally kill him. To the dice box. No suppression on the Vigo. Light cover from that fence down to no cover thanks to Sharpshooter. We have 2 black, a white, and a red. A name. Let's see what we can do. 3 will make it lethal.
Alrighty. Here we go. 3 red dice. We will block 2, and 1 will go away because of lethal. To the stack. It is a commander. We're going to just go with that Vigo. Roll the white dice, see if his suppression comes off. It doesn't. That's okay. We already have an aim, so we're going to return fire and then run away and try and live. So we'll run around the building to the dice box. Alright, so there is suppression on there, and he has camo, so he's going to pop that. That's heavy cover. I don't surge, but I do have an aim token. And right now we have a crit and a hit, so we'll go ahead and re-roll those 2 white dice for nothing. So 1 going through.
Oh. I
Dead heavy weapon.
DC. Captain's going to go. We're going to tell Anakin and those arcs there to do better, and then we're just going to move back slightly.
Motivation.
Be within 1 of the point.
Going back to the stack. It's a core. I'm not ready yet for those guys, so let's improv and see what we get. Cad Bane. I don't hate that either. I think I'm going to jump out and continue to just be a little bit obnoxious. We're going to jump here and then go back. Try and finish off that squad of arcs to the dice box. So till the end of the round, they still have heavy cover, so it's heavy down to light. 4 blacks. And we will only send a suppression through.
Sounds good. Anakin's up. I need to bait my enemy forward a little bit, so we're just going to move to there, take a dodge, and then actually at the end of his activation, he gets a suppression because he did not perform an attack. Back to the stack. It's Capo. He has a suppression. We are going to not remove it. He still gets 2 actions. I really want to kill that guy with the Bacta, so I'm just going to peekaboo out here. Actually, I'm just going to move to touch the building so he doesn't get cover and take You're
heavy
going to
cover.
need to move a little bit more
Yeah.
because of line of sight.
Actually, it doesn't matter. He's going to have heavy cover no matter what, so we'll just go ahead and move here and take a range 3 shot to the dice box.
I said no.
3 black. And we don't surge, but 1 crit goes through.
I'll force barrier that because Anakin has Master of the Force now. To my fake stack, we have ARC Troopers. Actually, he's not the unit leader. It's the guy hanging back like that. So we're gonna move.
So this is where I made a major mistake.
Get range 3 of that capo.
Yep, this could cost me a lot of problems.
To the dice box. 5 black and a red. Light cover from suppression goes away thanks to Sharpshooter 1. We have an aim. We have a surge token from Exemplar. We don't have critical, but we will spend that surge token from Exemplar to make it a hit, and then we'll go ahead and make it lethal. So 5, Pierce 1.
Well, Capo's dead. I have to go with Bossk now because I've got to do my Hail Mary, and we're going to come around the corner. Not going to do a full movement because of those arcs that are sitting on the other side of the building.
You trying to kill my commander?
I got to try and cross my fingers for a commander kill. Maybe that sacrificial lamb was on purpose. So yeah, we are just going to move a little bit further back. We'll come off the building, but stay outside of the...
Well, oh yeah, because you're just looking for crits.
We're just looking for crits. Going to the dice box. This is going to be a no cover shot. I'll have 4 white and a red. And that's not a good start. We'll go ahead and re-roll 3 because we've got precise.
You got targeting scopes.
Targeting scopes.
Aim 1.
There's one first name. There's a surge. Aim number 2. Got to end in the dice box.
So this is aim number 3.
This is aim number 3. We roll a single, one left, and last one. There we go.
Okay, that's all 5 that you need. I need several.
You get a lot.
So, but you pierced 1, and I think I only have 4 wounds, so I go down.
Regeneration for Bossk. He doesn't take any wounds off. Going back to the stack, it's just the core. This is my next Hail Mary. We're going to try and kill Anakin. So we're going to jump forward here, be at range 3. He will have light cover from the tree to the dice box. 7 black and a red. I need to kill Anakin. And that dice pool will do okay. He does have heavy cover because he has a suppression and he has a dodge. So go ahead and dodge 1.
Well, dodge 1, heavy cover eats 2, so I roll 2, and you lose a pike.
Yep.
And
You lose 2 more pikes.
No, because deflect doesn't work with
Okay.
Anakin's mastery. The round started really well, wiping a full pike squad. Then things really went downhill. Losing that commander in the back really hurts. Luckily, Anakin took no wounds. That's a plus, but we'll see where this goes from here. I'm not as happy as I was last turn.
Bossk did his job, and then I was an idiot and hung my capo out to dry, and he died. I definitely should have probably put a few more aims on my pikes who shot into Anakin. Fall time.
Well, good thing I have some tactical planning in my back pocket.
And Cad Bane, we're going to be doing his I'm Your Worst Nightmare. Going to Cad Bane, he is going to move all the way out and steady shoot Anakin at range 2. And then we'll go ahead and move halfway back and take another range 2 on into the shot, the guy that's left, to the dice box. All right, 4 black, surge to hit, or surge to crit, heavy down to light. And we'll send 2 through after cover.
2 into Anakin. We'll spend a surge token, take 1.
Alrighty. And then 4 into that other squad, single guy. We will send...
Heavy down to, nope, just light.
Just light. No, 11.
Light down to nothing?
Light down nothing, 2 coming through Pierce.
Yeah. I get to roll 3 because I'm impervious. Nope, not this time. We're going to this ARC Trooper squad here. We're going to go get some revenge for our buddies who died. So we're just going to come... You'd have cover there. I don't think I can actually... If I partial move to here, let's see if we... Oh, yeah. We'll just clip your base.
So heavy down to light.
Well, it won't be heavy because I'm touching the
Yeah,
building.
because you're touching the building. Yeah.
So it'll be no cover. We have an aim. Let's see what we can do. Okay, no cover. 1 red, 5 black, 4 white, an aim, targeting scopes, 1 surge token from Exemplar. Oh, that's not what we need right now. We'll spend that surge token for sure. We'll spend the aim trying to look for more hits because that's not enough to kill the lizard. We do get 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into Bossk.
All right, I do have 2 surges. So we need some white dice to show up. And we will get
Oh,
2.
you're alive on 1.
Yep, alive on 1. Going to the stack. It's a commander. We're going to go ahead and improv. And we get a core, which is great. I'm going to go with the Pike squad here. We're just going to rinse and repeat and take an aim and shoot into Anakin.
How dare you?
It's going to be one less guy because Anakin deflected last time. We do have a name token. And that's not
It's not bad.
bad.
I have heavy cover, but...
We'll use that name, see if we can get a few more. And we get lucky.
You sure do.
Alrighty, 2 will go away, 4 going through.
For an Anakin. Oh, we have no surge tokens.
surge.
That's 3 wounds. To the stack. Really hoping to get Anakin here. Arc Trooper dead. Oh, that's not good. Let's think about this for a second. We did some pre-measuring off screen because this was a very difficult decision. So if 5s moves the maximum distance to there, we're at range 3 of Bossk, and we put out these silhouettes, we do have the corner to corner to be able to see line of sight to Bossk. So in the words of Chris, we're going for a Hail Mary and going to try and kill Bossk with 5s to the dice box. It is 7 black dice into heavy cover. Bossk has a surge token. We have a surge token. We can also borrow 1 more surge token. We need something good here. Oh, we get it. We get something very good here. So even after heavy cover, that's going to be 4 for Bossk to save.
Let's see. Not enough. Not enough. It doesn't even matter if another one goes in there. Yep, there's 2. It's not going to matter. Bossk is dead. Back to the stack. Not Bossk, which makes me feel a little better that I wasn't going to draw him anyways. It's this other guy here. There's really nothing that I need for him to do just yet. But I think I will try and...
He needs to live.
He needs to live. So he's just going to take another dodge and sit tight for 1 more round.
Echo Squad is going to go because I don't think the Vigo can realistically kill Anakin. Might come back to bite me. Who knows? We're going to start assaulting his point here and try to take it from him, or at least force a tie on it in the final turns of this game. So we're going to just move to here and take a range 2 Arc Trooper shot into the open. 2 red, 4 black, 4 white at range 2. We have an aim, targeting scopes, critical 1, and a surge token. You have dodge and no cover. In the box, please. Not great, but I think I need to do more damage than anything else here. So we're going to go ahead and re-roll 3 dice with the aim. Well, that's unfortunate. Would you like to dodge one?
Yes, we'll dodge 1.
Great, make it 4.
4 white dice. We'll block 3.
Oh, no.
Back to the stack. It is just the Vigo because I know that's dead Bossk. We're going to go here and we'll move back to that position. I have to kill Anakin. That is what needs to happen. I do have an aim and a surge token to the dice box. That was Bossk's leftover surge. I don't have a surge token, just an aim. So it's 2 white, 2 black. And we don't surge. That is not good. That is not good. All right, we'll go ahead and re-roll 2. Just a suppression on Anakin.
Suppression it is. Anakin took that personally. He's going to roll off suppression and only get 1 off. 1 action. That's okay. What we're going to do is move to touch the box, saber throw because we have to in that order, and then go digging in the box. So let's just go digging in the box now and see if we get any goodies. Field scanner seems like a good idea.
Yep.
But holo projector is also pretty good. So we're actually going to do holo projector. I have an idea.
All right, to the dice box.
3 red dice into light cover. Surge to crit.
He's
Surge
dead.
to crit.
He's
Pierce
dead.
will do it.
Cad did a little bit of damage, but not quite enough. Me not being able to draw Bossk hurt that turn. All I've got left now is Cad and 2 pikes. One of them just being the leader. Cad will be added as my commander for next round.
Echo Squad really flopped hard, which was disappointing. But luckily, the other Arc Trooper squad and 5's squad was able to really pull out with some clutch line of sight rules. Anakin took more wounds than I thought, so the game's not over yet. It looks good for me, but it's not over.
Card flip. I'm in control.
I can't issue any orders, but I will use the holo projector on Anakin. After a little bit of debating, I decided I have to go with Anakin, and it's stupid not to. So let's rally and get one more suppression off. Not that it matters in turn 6, but you know. And we're gonna go speed 2 to here. Speed 2 to here. And we're just gonna saber throw some pikes and see if we can kill some of them. 3 red, surge crit into light cover with a dodge. Here's a crit.
We'll dodge it and we'll cover the other one.
That's a shame.
To the stack. It's one of the 2 cores. We're gonna go here. I really need to roll off at least one of these suppressions so we get an action.
And you'll still get an action, just Cad Bane's.
Cad Bane's close enough. Okay, so we're not gonna get 2 actions. That'll mean that they're panicked because I can't do any courage because I don't have a capo left.
Arc Trooper. Let's go with Echo. And let's keep assaulting this point and try to wipe that full squad. 2 red, 4 black, 4 white with an aim and up to 2 surge tokens, critical 1. You have no suppression right now, so we'll spend the aim. Critical 1, so it'll be 7 into those pikes.
That's gonna be a lot. And we'll block 3, but that'll still kill the squad. I'm gonna go ahead with Cad. We gotta go to the middle and do a lot. He's gonna double move, so 1, 2. Let's see if the tree is range 1. If it is, then I'll sit in the tree. Yep, so we're gonna make sure that we just, that's probably, we'll end here. Touching the tree, we'll get some cover, and we're gonna shoot at Anakin to the dice box. 4 black dice, surge to crit. We will send 3 into Anakin, he'll dodge 1.
Dodge 1, make it 2, so Anakin can die here. He does not, Anakin will live on 1. So at this point, the game's pretty much set in stone. It's just, can I kill Cad Bane? And we're just gonna roll some dice for fun, because that's what this game's about. So 5 squad's gonna take an aim, we're shooting into heavy cover, and Cad has dodge. Here's 2. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and save that aim for the ARC Trooper squads to share later. So that goes, it's 1, but you have SA.
Yep, so we'll just go ahead and dodge it. Why not roll it?
Great, so the ARC Troopers are going to move, so we'll pick up a 2nd. And they're gonna have 4, 5, into red, and 4. So this is gonna be 1 red, 5 black, 4 white, 2 aims, heavy down to light. That's insanely better. No surge tokens, so 1 is gonna make this lethal, and we'll just spend these 3. So light cover, it's gonna be 6 at Pierce 1.
I'll get to add 1 more because I have a suppression on me.
Yep, so we need to deal 4 wounds here to kill Cad Bane. With Pierce, you block 2, you take 4.
Yep, he'll die.
You go first.
Okay, so this game went really well for me. It started off very strong in the early games, getting the damage into the Black Suns quickly. That was unexpected. They should have saved more. I shouldn't have done 4 wounds right off the bat. I was able to just kind of push. My Barks were able to get enough damage and wipe a Pike squad, which is all I was hoping out of them. There was no armor in your list. So the Rockets, double rainbow, still good. But them wiping a full Pike squad, that's huge value off them.
That really was.
Anakin never got into melee. That's fine. He had saber throw. He did enough. Force barrier helped. I would probably play around with the force powers and his upgrades a little bit more. There just really wasn't an opportunity. I took strong control of the middle.
Yeah, you held it pretty much the entire time, and I was on my back foot from pretty much turn 1.
It was just a fortress. But what did you think? I know Bossk's death was another really critical moment in this game.
Yeah, Bossk was able to work some magic for just a few minutes when he was able to kill the captain, and then he just did Bossk things, and I wasn't able to pull him. I think the biggest issue with this list, even though I have a lot of the same tokens, is I couldn't get to my operatives quick enough when I needed them to. That turn one where I lost the Black Suns, and then I think walking into your gun line, I should have just been maybe a little more reserved instead of moving forward. Just kind of drop back a little bit and let you take the middle for that turn 2, and then come charging forward into turns 3 and 4. I was over hyped with my pikes doing as well as they did, even though I did lose a squad. They were able to keep that bike side under control, and then maybe start pushing a little bit. Allowed me to stay in this game for as long as I did. And then the fact that Cad Bane just couldn't get that last hit to kill Anakin was really heartbreaking for me.
Yeah, Anakin surviving was great. The other thing too, maybe if the Black Suns had stayed out of line of sight a little bit, like turns 1 and 2, and then come around turn 3 once I'm already in there, might have been able to help. Because Black Suns are horrifying, and Pierce against Arc Troopers, even though I have Impervious, every model lost hurts. They're 20 points or more per model. So it's a lot of value there. I had to take them early, and I lucked out and was able to.
Yeah, my red dice at the beginning of the game just seemed to be against me. But that's okay. It was a fun game. I had a lot of fun, and that's everything. Thanks guys.
Thanks for watching.